Thomas here and welcome back to another video. So today I'm back here for another speed build, and today we're going to go ahead and create this one called a Grandparent's Suburban home. So if you'd like to go ahead and download this for yourself, it is up on the gallery now. My origin ID is Real Thomas TV1. So I say that it's up on the gallery now, but I actually haven't even started building the house yet. So I actually sometimes do the voiceovers like this where I do, you know, maybe some of it, like I might do part of the voiceover or all of it before I do the build, and it sounds really stupid that I do that, but I do it sometimes where I maybe have the chance to get the voiceover done because maybe everybody's out the house, and if you don't know, I like it when everybody's out the house or at least downstairs to do the voiceover. So I'm doing that now because everybody's out the house, and also sometimes I just don't get the chance to like fully build the home before I get that chance when everybody's out the house, if that makes sense. So that's happening right now, so I do have a chance to get the voiceover done. I am actually recording this on the 17th of August. I think this is going up in maybe like next week or the week after. Honestly, I've been pre-recording so much in the last couple of weeks, like for no reason, just because I'm in the mood to build. And I think I mentioned this either in my last mansion build or the mansion build coming up, I can't remember which one. But I kind of said how I was talking to my friend Steven on Discord, and we're kind of talking about how if I'm in the mood to get videos done, I try and get as many done as I can, because once I get like a big urge to do videos, there'll be like a time, maybe like a week or so after that, where I'll just will not even want to open The Sims 4. I don't know why, it's so weird, but there'll just be like a time where even like just a few hours, or even like a day or two, I'll just don't want to build anything. So I'm always glad when that happens, because I always seem to have pre-recorded videos, which means I can still get videos up, if that makes sense. So it always tends to work out well. But anyway, back to this build. So you'll be able to see on screen now what I'm doing. I have no idea, I'm just looking at my desktop screen with the sound recorder thing on. But I am planning on building this on the 30 by 30 lot in Brindleton Bay. I did have a look around to see which lot I'll place it on. I know, well, my friend Sim Kim, she always tends to like start a build on one lot and then ends up moving it to another. I've never really done that before. I've always like just loaded up a lot and started building, and then I always just build it there. There is the odd occasion in my mansion builds especially where maybe, you know, building it on 50 by 50, but I want to do some more landscaping, so I move it to a 60 by 64. So that sometimes happens, but not that rare. So I do think I'm going to leave it on this one. I know 30 by 30 is a little bit of an odd lot size. I don't know how many 30 by 30s are in game. I know 30 by 20s will have loads of those, but I think 30 by 30s are only in Brindleton Bay. I can't really think of any new worlds that will have 30 by 30s in. For some reason, Forgotten Hollows kind of giving me that idea that we'll have a 30 by 30 there. I don't know, but I'm sure there'll be, you know, some others. But back to this idea of being a grandparent's suburban home, I know it's something a little bit different. Well, I actually had this idea being requested so much recently. It's absolutely ridiculous. I've had it requested for such a long time. It's always been an idea I've seen in my messages, in my comments of this grandparent's home, and recently as well, I've been getting some more comments coming back up about that, so I thought, you know what, this has been requested for too long now, I need to get this video idea done. So I don't know what is the thing about this type of home, but I have seen that a few people have done this idea before on YouTube, so I thought it would be a good idea to go ahead and do it. So, yeah, I can't really talk about the build yet. I've decided that I'm not going to do this full voiceover now. I'm going to like maybe talk for a little bit longer, and then I'll kind of cut the voiceover off until I've finished the build and then do the rest of it, so I can at least talk about the build for a little bit of the video. And now I'm back once the video has, well, I've actually built the home now, so I can actually talk about the build for a little bit of the video. This only took me about an hour to do, which is no time at all. I think I put a card on screen earlier in the video, if I remember to go back and edit that in, of some information about the build, and as it said in that card, it only took me an hour to do this, which is no time at all. That's actually kind of like a little bit less than normal. Well, I say that, but sometimes my mansion builds can take 2 hours, so to say that like I can do a 30 by 30 an hour, I suppose is alright. So right now we're working on the kitchen. You can see that we've got the main structure of the home done, the landscaping, everything on the exterior, the living room and stuff like that. This also has 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. That was actually something I was planning on before I went in to decorate the rooms, because normally what happens is I kind of just do the floor plan and then I kind of see what's going to be the bedrooms and decide how many is going to be from that. But I purposely decided that I wanted 3 bedrooms in this home because I wanted one for the grandparents, another one to be like a guest room or something, and also a third one to be kind of like one of their grandkids' rooms. So I made like a single bed in there. It's a fairly neutral room. room, so it can be for a boy or a girl, you know, whatever. And I kind of got a desk in there as well. And you can also see from the little study we did downstairs next to the front door, I also put one of those really old type of PCs in from like the typewriter style ones from kind of like a Korea Unlock one, because I thought that fit in and just added a lot more personality to this build. And honestly, I'm actually really happy how this build turned out. I'm just honest, I can't really put it into words, I just really like it. So this room right here is the garage. It's a pretty random room, but I feel like a lot of garages are like this, to be honest, especially ours. So it does have a random array of skill building and kind of general activities in there, such as like gym equipment and also an architect table, which I don't know why I put that in. Maybe you could kind of come up with a storyline to why that's there. Maybe like one of the grandparents' like old careers was to, you know, being an architect or something, and that was part of their career, so maybe that's part of that storyline. But right now we're working on this room here, which is the master bedroom, so for the grandparents. And also, I kind of didn't mention this, but this is totally fine to use as just like a normal family home. It's just kind of a name for it, really. There's nothing really specific that would make this not appropriate for kids or a normal family, so feel free to go ahead and use it for that if you like to. And yeah, so we're just kind of going around with some decorations in this room. I did actually have a problem with my recording software at that point. That's why I just saw the cut from that room to this room right here. I don't know why, but sometimes if I'm recording for a long time, the frame rate on my recording software, Dxtory, would just drop to 1 frame, and it's really weird, so I had to stop recording. But you didn't really miss much, just putting in the dresser and the mirror, and that was really it. So this room right here is kind of like the guest room, I would say. Again, if you're using this for a family, you may want to actually use this for a particular sim. But again, it's fairly, you know, neutral colours, just so you can use it for any type of sim you want. I do that a lot with my bedrooms if you're new here. I do tend to make bedrooms, especially kids' rooms as well, fairly neutral. Even sometimes I don't even do kids' rooms, I just make another double bedroom. Just so if you're going to download this, it can be open to as many people as possible. Because if I start doing kind of like very specific rooms for, like, you know, this is going to be a girl's room who's interested in music and art, then, you know, doing that sort of thing, well, that's going to make a very specific home. Which on one hand it is really nice to do that sometimes, to kind of just explore different things, but on the second hand, on the other hand, I don't know what I said there, it kind of just makes it a lot more neutral and more open to people to download it in. It doesn't really matter what type of family you're playing with, and then you can go in and change up the color swatches and stuff to match that particular sim and their personality. So right now we're just working on one of the bathrooms. I did leave the footage in for both of these mostly because I don't normally include that in my speed build footage, but since this video is very short, I thought I'd go ahead and include that in today's build. So I really hope you enjoyed today's video. If you want to go ahead and download this for yourself, it is up in the gallery. My origin ID is RealThomasTV1. Let me know in the comments section down below about what you thought of this home, and if you have any more ideas for builds or videos you want to see next, because that'd be really helpful to hear. Leave a like, share and subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!